Curveball.
Yeah.
Slow pitch, is that one of them? Or?
Keep going.
Okay, curveball.
Go back to curveball.
Curveball.
Fast pitch.
Fast pitch.
Wow.
All right, so no. Thank you for being here, giving us some of your valuable time today. I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
Yeah,
Happy Pride Month, if I haven't mentioned it yet today.
Thanks, Wood.
Usually that's what I've been doing every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, good morning, Greg. Happy Pride.
Yeah, happy Pride to
I mean,
you.
do you even have to do that? Because Greg talks about it constantly.
I know.
That's
Never
true.
shuts
You won't
up.
forget to
Yeah.
say it because
Like, we get it, Greg.
it's all I mentioned.
Celebrate you.
There's Menace. He's our social
What's up?
media director.
Hi.
Follow us on social media at The Woody Show. Good morning to you, Gina Grad.
Good morning.
We've got Seabass,
Yeah.
who did some gay walking, blatant radio ripoff.
Yeah.
We got that coming up this hour in honor of Pride Month. There's Sammy.
Good morning.
Honor.
We got Morgan. Morgan's here. She's taking your calls. 877-44-WOODY. I'm sure a lot of people are giving her advice on her situation
They have
with
a
her
lot of
her
thoughts.
sister. A lot of
Oh, yeah.
feedback on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Trying to get her away from this guy. We were talking more. If you missed the conversation, Morgan's concerned about her sister who just went to New Zealand. Just a kind of a mental break. You know, just had to get away.
A little life change.
Little life change.
Something different.
Go live
Temporary. Yeah, went over to New Zealand. Ended up with this guy, this boyfriend. They're living in a van. And her visa is going to be expiring in September. And Morgan's concern wants to know, what are you doing? Are you just going to be hanging out with this dude? Whatever. And Gina was on the social media. And again, as we've said before, if you're going to do stuff that's, going to reflect poorly on you, either legally or otherwise, like, keep it off social media.
Do it privately.
Yeah, rails of coke, and
Yeah.
you're right. Like, no, Gina saw it.
No,
Well, the guy
I was
says-
looking for it. Morgan said it was on the
It
story.
was on the story.
I thought you saw it.
No one
I
saw
thought-
that it was cocaine. They saw it was rails. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Correct.
So cool.
Yeah.
And
All
he
right.
said it was an art piece.
It could
Yeah.
have been
Whether it's this guy or
So
not,
artsy.
there is a lot of that. People, even the guy, stupid stuff. Like the guy, not that it's illegal, it's immoral, but like the guy who graduated UCLA that was holding up the computer, showing all the Chat GPT
Right.
work.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
Keep
why?
this stuff off the internet.
Some things can be private.
Well, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
These generations today, these kids, they bust themselves. The
Yes.
reason they're
Yes.
in jail is because of them.
Yep.
yeah, all day.
Yeah. I mean, well, good luck with that, Morgan.
Dummies.
Thanks. I texted her yesterday and she hasn't responded yet. So
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
that's a good start.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Different data.
Yeah, the Pride Month thing's coming up. We'll do some gay walking, which was something Adam Carolla did on his show a couple times. There was a bit on the Tonight Show back when Jay Leno,
Yeah,
was the
jaywalking.
yeah, and he would talk to people. It was called jaywalking, and then Adam Carolla did one called gay walking.
Yeah.
And since we've done, top versatile, ravenous bottom, we've
Yeah.
had a couple different things we did.
Queries for
For the heteros. Yeah, so just to wrap up our little celebration of Pride Month.
Yeah.
Tis the season.
Some gay walking, and you went out to was it a Pride event? Or?
Gay bars
Okay, just gay bars.
in general.
That's
which
an event.
Seabass has been known to
Frequent.
frequent.
On account of that's not a problem to do that at
On
all
account of
whatsoever.
fun.
What about the oil wrestling that he went to that one time?
Well, see, that was more than a gay bar. That's a hardcore, I mean, it's a gay bar.
And he
Yes.
got involved. He oil wrestled.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Reigning champion still.
That's right.
Yeah.
For a project for the show.
Right.
It was very unsafe. As I recall, it was on a back patio area, and they put a wrestling mat down, which they just had.
Uh-huh.
But the problem is, it backed up against what was some kind of outdoor fireplace, so there were bricks. Like,
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Very
underneath
safe.
it was brick?
It's like when
No,
the
no,
kids
like,
start roughhousing somewhere, you're like, hey, someone's going to get hurt.
Yep.
And
Right,
there was
and
EMT on site?
no, well, there were guys who were willing to give you mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
Yeah, what bar do you ever walk into? They're like, hey, you got some wrestling mats in the corner there. You want to take your shirt off and
Yep.
I got some baby oil here.
Obviously.
That happens at straight bars all the time.
All the
Oh,
time.
totally.
Hey, completely unrelated. Have you guys ever gone through, and it happens from time to time, or like one little thing or two little things here or there. Have you guys ever gone through a period of your life where it seems like everything is unnecessarily difficult?
Yes.
Probably.
Like the little
Yeah.
things. And this is what I'm going through right now. And it's one of those things that would lead me to look up karma. Or
Again?
No, I didn't do it. I'm saying but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that kind of thing. And it's stupid stuff. Like I dropped something at home yesterday. It was just a pen.
Yeah.
I'm in my kitchen dining room area. There's only so many places it could go.
Yeah.
But when it dropped, and it was just like a quick thing. I didn't throw it. Nothing. It just It just dropped.
Right.
Yeah.
And you would think it'd be somewhere within
By
like
your
a foot or
foot.
two around your feet.
Not at all.
No, somehow this thing
disappeared.
ended up damn near across the room. It was a dramatic distance. I'm like, how did that even happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're looking, you're like, where the... And you go get another pen. You're like, all right. And then 10 minutes later, you find, oh, it's way over here.
Right. And you kind of don't want to give
Yeah.
up because then you think
Yeah.
you're going crazy.
I went to go put on my jacket. I had like a little windbreaker jacket. I don't know how because I never take off jackets this way, but I wanted to go put on. I'm like, what the hell's going on? The one sleeve was inside out. Unnecessarily difficult. Right? I was walking around, again, the kitchen area. Somebody, when they went to go get ice out of the freezer, one ice cube must have dropped. It melted onto the floor, didn't see it, stepped on it with a sock.
Oh, that's the worst.
You know, just a little wet
Yeah.
puddle. Like, it's dumb things. Oh, woke up this morning, got on my phone. I'm like, what the hell's going on? The phone, for some reason, even though it was plugged in, didn't charge.
Oh, weird.
It's all these little things that are adding up,
The
and it
weakest
makes you
voodoo doll.
want to kill somebody.
Yeah.
You're like, what is going
I know
on?
what you mean.
Oh, I mean,
Why?
are you just focusing on them?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I have no idea. There's
Yeah.
been a lot going on recently, but like even these little things are all happening at once. And you understand like every once in a while, but it just seems that everything's happening all at
That's
once.
Very minor stuff, though.
They are. They're all
Yeah.
very much minor things. I'm not saying they're big deals. It's just weird.
It usually happens over the course of just one day where you feel the whole world is slowing you down. Like
Yeah.
you get every red light. You get cut off in traffic. Somebody cuts you off at the grocery store. Like you feel like every day
Yeah.
somebody's trying to make you late or something.
Isn't it ironic,
I had-
don't you think?
Yeah.
I had my arms full of stuff. I hit the unlock thing on my fob for the car. And my car has this thing where it knows whatever distance you are. And so it'll like, when you walk away, the doors will lock
Okay.
automatically. Okay. So I had unlocked it, had my arms full of stuff. As I get within one step of the car, all of a sudden it goes click, click, and locks up. I'm like, you got to be effing kidding
But
me.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Right. I was carrying in groceries from the car, and I had my keys, which are always in the same pocket. Right. And so I had grabbed, you know how you try to carry all the bags at once?
Of course.
Everybody, you
Never
want
want
to
to make more
make
than one
Just
trip.
do a
you want to
sleeve
make
of bags.
you want to make the least number of trips possible
Yeah.
when you're bringing in all the groceries from the car. So I had everything kind of strategically draped, and I had enough where I go, okay, I can grab my keys to use to unlock the door and get in the house. For some reason, they were in the opposite pocket this time. So now I had to put everything down. It's like these little tiny things that are just
See, if you
really
Adding
parked
up.
in the garage, you could have just walked right into the house.
yeah.
No.
So
Thank
I was gonna
You need
ask.
it.
I was gonna ask Sammy. Is Mercury in retrograde or
Yeah.
like one of these spiritual things?
No,
or,
I don't think it is yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Then what else could it be?
Could it be a gypsy curse, perhaps?
yeah, is it a gypsy curse?
Voodoo doll?
Yeah, it's just a
Voodoo-
weak
yeah.
ass voodoo doll.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is that? I mean, you guys have these times, or is it just me?
No,
No,
everyone
that's
has
never-
it.
Like we
Everybody
go
has
through those
that.
periods, like
For
every
sure.
And the-
stupid. Is that
think-
is that mental exhaustion that kind of gets you to? Because
I
that's
think
the only
in
thing
your
I can really.
case, in your case, it is because other people aren't doing it to you. You and like
Yeah.
the world
The
are just kind of doing
universe.
it. Yeah, right. To
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying anybody's doing anything to me.
But that's
I'm
what
not.
I'm saying. It might be you.
I'm not. I don't feel like a victim at all. It's just it's weird and frustrating because you're like, why?
Right.
Why is everything unnecessarily difficult? These easy things. Life is difficult.
Right.
There's a lot of things that are difficult and that should be difficult, even sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, like you should have to work at certain things. Certain things should just happen.
Like putting your arm through your sleeve.
Right.
Why
I
is it-
mean,
like you go to turn the light switch on, and all of a sudden, like now's the time when you really now's the time when you don't have time to deal with it. That for whatever reason you got to call an electrician
It
because
won't work.
something went wrong or
The light bulb went out.
yeah, not, yeah.
change it yourself.
But I'm just saying, like now's the time that happened.
Yeah.
Why now?
I think that happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the pen story is pretty interesting because I was watching Inside Edition last night, my favorite, and this lady's like, she went to the bathroom, she had her wedding ring on, and then suddenly it's just gone. She can't find it, right? That happened 20 years ago. She was just remodeling her bathroom, and the ring was behind the cabinet the
Oh.
whole time. Yeah.
Aw.
But she said it was so frustrating because she's like, I
She
was
looked
in the
everywhere.
I looked everywhere.
Yeah.
It was like the last time I had it was in the bathroom, but it's not there.
Yeah.
And then finally they found it.
I really kind of sat and put some thought into. All right, man. Maybe you just need to take a deep breath.
Yeah. What'd you come up with?
Well, I'm basically doing 2 full-time jobs, and I've been getting very little sleep for an extended period of time now.
Yeah.
since March.
Yeah.
Since March, I'm averaging 3, maybe 4 hours of sleep.
Oh no.
In a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
I'm doing 2 full-time jobs because I'm here and then I go right to flight school
Right.
5 or 6 days a week because I'm trying to get that done in a certain amount of time so I can take advantage of other things.
Right.
Right. So I know it's a short-term thing, but I think it's having an effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cracks are showing.
Well, it also affects your patience because
Yeah.
you are tired and whatever, and
I just can't believe you took your jacket off. A sleeve went inside out, and then you just hung it up and didn't fix it.
I didn't even realize it.
I know. I can't believe you didn't realize it.
Right?
Come back.
I know. What is wrong? What is happening to you?
Oh my God, that type of stuff happens to me all the time. Unnecessarily difficult, petty crap, and it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
It is.
I think you're right. I think yours is lack of sleep induced.
Yeah,
For sure.
and when you can't like put your finger on whatever it is that makes concrete sense, it's even more frustrating. Because at least if you know what it is, you're like, oh, okay, it's XYZ.
Yeah. I need a nap.
Yeah, because then you can fix it.
Right.
When you drop something and it goes flying and you can't find it, it's kind of along the lines of if you spill the teeniest amount of your drink, it looks like a goddamn crime scene.
Absolutely.
Well,
and
Spill like a thimbleful of wine, it looks like you murdered 4 people.
And you know what travels more than anything else? You ever drop your AirPods?
Oh yeah.
they bounce.
Oh,
They go everywhere.
They roll.
they will. I mean, you'll find them in 4 rooms over.
They'll
That's why I
find
can't
every
have
single
those.
crack everywhere.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, 877-44-WOODY. You can send us a text over to 2297. We're going to do some gay walking.
Nice.
Seabass Pride Month. That's coming up next here on The Woody Show. Hang on.
Bring that ass back like a boom, 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 boom.
And it's like, hi.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. It's Pride Month, and we're getting ready to close out Pride Month. And then all the companies will just go back to pretending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, the other 11 months.
Well, they go on to their next thing that they can
whatever.
monetize.
Yeah, whatever.
Next,
Put on their label.
minority or something.
Yeah, what's the next? Do you know what we
They can
celebrate
make
next?
money off of
Seabass, any idea?
July.
Yeah.
September.
I mean,
Patriotic.
yeah.
They got to go that.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can't make money off that.
No,
So.
it's got to be.
No, you'll
Who's
see
the-
the flags on beer
Who's
cans.
a group
and stuff.
that you can?
Well, it's got to be like kids
Pretend
with
to
no
care
arms,
about.
no legs, going to like
Yeah.
swim camp. You know,
No
flipper-
Arms November?
like flipper school or
Yep,
something.
that's it.
Kids with flipper arms.
Right.
It's,
Oh, yeah,
it's got to be something.
Flipper February.
Flipper Friday.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so this is blatant radio ripoff. Adam Carolla, who blatantly ripped off Jay Leno's
Jaywalking.
Jaywalking.
Well, he blatantly was screwing with it, having fun with the concept.
And then he did something called gaywalking, talking to gay people out on the streets. And so for Pride Month, we sent our gay correspondent, Seabass, out into the streets to talk to DUIQ. You brought it up, Menace. Like, for some reason, it's like 90% of DUIQs.
Roughly 9 out of 10.
Yeah, right? Roughly not
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think what he maybe he's not.
He's a gay whisperer, is what he
Right.
is.
saying
He's
here.
into rough trade.
It's
Yeah,
not just
or
that
like,
you're talking
Yeah.
to gay people. You're asking gay people stereotypically heterosexual questions and seeing how well the gay person does.
Okay.
That's
so.
the premise.
And you were just kind of, what? This is a gay bar, you said?
I was just, out in the alley behind a gay bar. I was seeing who passed by, as I normally am.
In an alley.
And
At a
so we're
normal
going to meet
night.
our first guy here. He's an older gay, a gay of a certain age. Roderick is going to tell us about...
Roderick.
Roderick, exactly. He could go by Rod, but no, because he's gay. It's Roderick.
Hey, you got to go by your full name. Michael William.
Yes. Gregory.
Yes.
We're going to talk to him about what his partying influences are and are not, so you can get to know this particular gay.
All right.
So when you party and do you like
Let's define party. First of all, I don't do crystal meth. Like a lot of people here, they mean, do you party? They want to know if you do that shit, and I don't do that shit. It disgusts me. But let's just talk about gay men and crystal meth. And it makes you uninhibited. Someone took my identity who was staying with me.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm not. It's all good. I'm not attracted to men with guns from South Central anymore.
Anymore.
Fooled me once.
They fooled me a bunch of times, but I got it now. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So
wow.
Roderick
He's been through it.
does not do crystal meth. He doesn't party like that. Apparently, that's a big issue. I've heard that before. It's an issue in especially the younger gays.
Is there a name for older gays, Greg? Like there's bears or otters?
Great question.
I mean,
Daddies.
old
yeah.
queen.
Daddy,
Zaddies.
Zaddy. I think Daddy.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy.
All right. Well, let's ask Roderick some gay perhaps hard for gays to answer questions.
Okay.
How
It's,
dare
it's
you.
like battle of the sexes, but
Gay.
gay or
Just the
straight.
one.
Yeah.
But
What are
gay.
3 brands of power tools?
All right. 3 brands of power tools.
Ooh.
All right.
So not.
He's an older gay, but he doesn't seem like he's really with it though.
Yeah, it's just.
I think that would be a tough question for almost anybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you want to scoff at these fools?
I can think of 2. That's
Right.
it.
What's that?
I can think of 2 brands. I can't think of 3.
Ryobi.
I've never heard of
Makita.
it.
DeWalt.
Oh,
I was gonna say-
Makita.
I was going to say DeWalt and Makita.
DeWalt,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
DeWalt,
wait, would
Makita.
Black and Decker?
Sure.
Okay.
Technically.
Yeah.
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 KitchenAid.
Cuisinart.
Avon.
I'm a DeWalt guy personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got Riobes at
I just
home.
like the black and gold aesthetic, as you know, as a
Yeah.
Steeler and Penguin
Oh,
fan.
yeah.
Sure.
I gotta have my tools.
And to be
absolutely.
fair, because I always ask, like, what's the best? Is it steel? Is it, what?
Yeah.
People don't. Everyone has their favorite, but I think it mostly
Yeah.
has to do with colors. To be fair.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you know what? I saw the majority of the contractors that I worked with working with those tools,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, oh, these
That's
must
true.
be
They do.
these must be good.
They
They
do.
certainly
Sure.
weren't cheap, so they
Right.
more expensive. They must be good.
Yeah, my friend's dad, who was a plumber, said he always talked about his DeWalts. Get me my DeWalt.
Yeah.
I have Ryobi.
Right.
Is
What's
that how
your
you say it?
chainsaw, Greg?
I believe that's Black and Decker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the M one that's red?
Makita?
Makita.
Makita.
Yeah.
No, isn't that blue? Isn't Makita blue?
No.
I don't know.
No, you're thinking of is that not the Lowe's brand? Milwaukee?
Milwaukee Blue.
Ah.
I'd
Which
be
one's
like,
the blue
it's
one?
Amazon Essential.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So, do you think he'll
Roderick.
be able to get this one? Yeah. Roderick. 3. I'll say. I'll go no.
Yeah, I'm saying no.
It's the safe bet, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
Let's go yes.
All
I'm
right,
going
gonna go
yes,
yes.
Roderick.
All right, let's find out.
What are 3 brands of power tools?
Gregory, darling.
Yes.
You know as well as I do. 3 brands of power tools are Makita. I was a carpenter when I was younger.
Oh.
Makita, Home Depot, whatever, standard brand paint. I don't know. Like I don't. I'm not into that.
Okay.
Fooled you.
He flamed out after one.
Yeah.
Greg, how do you feel about your identity being stolen?
I know.
All right, to be-
Yeah.
Roderick just mentioned his identity getting stolen.
I know.
Here I am,
Let me
a victim.
explain. When I set this up, I say, because I always try to make it like I'm doing this for somebody else. I say, well, this guy on our show, Greg, he's gay, and he wrote some questions thinking that no other gays will know these, and so it's a challenge for
Okay.
them. But I'm not
Gotcha.
challenging them; a third party's challenging. them.
FYI, Milwaukee is red.
Yeah, who said it was blue?
Makita is blue.
What idiot said that?
Oh.
Good God!
All right, so next one. This is Roderick. It's some gay walking for Pride Month.
What are 3 different types of baseball pitches?
All right.
I think we can all do that.
Yeah, I think that's that, man. Yes, I'm gonna say yes.
I would think yes.
Can you do it, Greg?
So, curveball.
Yeah.
Slow pitch, is that one of them? Or
Keep going.
That-
okay, curveball.
Go back to curveball.
Curveball.
Fast pitch.
Fast
Oh,
pitch.
baby.
Well, if
Wow.
it's a
All right,
curveball.
so no.
What was I just asking you the other day? I said I don't know what a rubber match is. I don't know anything about.
I mean,
baseball.
rubber
I mean,
match-
that's so
Okay,
basic.
So you have curveball.
Curveball.
Right?
Okay,
Then there's
curveball.
the grounder.
No,
there's the-
pitches, Greg.
Right, and then the curveball. Yeah.
The
so-
curveball, the grounder, and the curveball.
Curveball, fastball, slider. You might have been slow, but you might have been thinking change up,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
knuckleball,
They got this cutter now.
Right, and then
Cutter.
don't forget the curveball.
split seam fastball. Right.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
four-finger
that one.
fastball.
Yeah, that one.
Knuckleball.
Underhand.
Yeah.
Free points.
And then the underhand curveball.
Dodgeball.
Yeah. So I will say, but I will say Roderick will get it.
There's no way.
No
Roderick.
way?
No way.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna say he gets it.
You think he gets it? All right. Here we go. Let's find out.
What are 3 different types of baseball pitches?
My dad played minor league baseball, so I'll be dead if I didn't know this. Like a fastball, a curveball, and strikeout.
Oh,
my
God,
God.
so close.
This guy always sets it up
Fastball,
like
not one of them.
Fastball.
But
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Didn't I say
strikeout,
that?
Strikeout's not
That's
one.
not a thing.
No,
No.
you said fast pitch.
Pitch.
Oh, fastball. I
And
meant
grounder.
fastball.
like you're playing softball.
Well,
Fast
that's
pitch
what it's
softball.
Fastball.
Oh, it is called for a fast pitch.
Fast pitch.
No.
Yeah.
There's
you're
fast
pitching.
pitch softball.
Yeah.
wow.
And curveball. I said that.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Did he mention curveball?
Come on, guys.
I love how this guy sets it up. Well, I was a carpenter. Well, my
My
dad was
dad-
in minor
And
league.
then-
Yeah,
and then
right.
So I don't know
fails.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one time we were doing a dumbass spelling bee with this guy who was like an intern on our show, and the word was restaurant. He goes, "Well, I used to work at a restaurant. I can get this one."
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, I used to work at a restaurant, therefore
I know how to spell
It's
it.
often
Was
not
the name of the
written.
place restaurant?
Yeah.
And you had to write it down a lot, and that's why, like, okay.
Yeah.
That's
And?
one of those words I always spell wrong, by the way.
Is it?
I
How do you
could be
spell
like
it?
restaurant. I think it's RESTAURANT.
Correct.
Okay, but I always did RESTARAUNT. Restaurant.
How do you spell restaurant?
RESTAUNENT.
Right,
just
nailed
said
it.
it.
Good job.
Bam.
Good job.
Damn.
All right, question number 3 for Roderick and gaywalking.
You'd use a rod, a reel, and a lure in what activity?
Oh, come on. Great.
Well, everybody knows
This
that.
is a,
Yeah.
this is a
Okay.
5-year-old.
I used to be a fisherman, so tennis.
Yeah. I've seen Moby Dick.
Yeah.
Yes. Therefore,
The high seas.
Yeah.
Do we keep giving Roderick too much credit? Do we say yes on this?
On this one, yes.
Okay.
I think yes.
Absolutely.
I thought
Yeah,
yes for the
okay,
last
yes.
one. Although there is a thing where people take weird pride in going, I don't sports words. Or they,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, they're so funny when
they
they
have
say
to go
that.
over the top with like, yeah, you know, I'm just not really into sports.
Yay,
It's like,
sports teams.
yeah, right. Oh, go local team.
I hope both teams
Like-
win.
What?
Usually the most unfunny people say that.
Agreed.
All right. So for Roderick, yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
He's not 2 years old.
Okay. Yes.
Menace.
He doesn't get it.
All right.
You'd use a rod, a reel, and a lure in what activity?
Fishing.
Yeah, exactly.
I know Cher.
So what does Cher have to do with fishing?
She has a great house in Malibu that she may have sold, and a house in Florida.
Wasn't she in a movie like about a mermaid or something? Am I thinking of what am I?
Obviously, with Winona. Love you, Winona. Call me.
Well,
Actually, Barbara Streisand, direct my life story. You're God in my dreams.
Okay.
Wait, he's not on crystal meth?
I know, huh?
Well, he's certainly on gay because he mentioned
Yeah.
Cher and Barbara Streisand.
All of a
Yeah.
sudden, he just
Oh.
lost his mind.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is a round of Pride Month, gay walking, and we have another person to talk to. We're going to do that after the break.
Fishing. I know
Fishing.
Cher. Okay.
Famous fisherman.
I even asked him, what is that?
All right. More
Okay.
Woody Show coming up.
The Woody Show.
We're doing some gay walking. It's Pride Month. And who is this next person, Seabass?
Here he
A
comes.
younger gay here, Salvi, who's going to tell us about what he's about to do, which is go to a drag show,
Of course.
Right.
as all gays are doing all the time.
what do you drink when you're going out to see a drag show?
I don't drink, so I usually be drinking my sodas because that apparently gets me high. The sodas get me high.
So you don't even need.
No, I don't even nothing. It's a sugar rush.
Oh, very nice. So you're like, are you what you call straight edge? They say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's the only thing that's straight about you, though, right?
yeah, that's probably it.
Now, what you're wearing tonight? What is this?
This is from Roz.
And it is a mesh shirt.
Yes, it's a fishnet.
Is that so men can see your muscles?
Yeah, muscles and my body and my back, my curves.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Now, Menace, that's what you've been saying about the sodas, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Sodies.
He likes them. He likes them weed sodas.
Yeah, they're so much fun.
Yeah, that's
And
your jam.
What I was just thinking, I was like, when this guy was 6 years old and talking like that, he was so sassy, right?
Oh, the sassiest.
Oh yeah.
He had all the girlfriends then.
All right. So first question for Salvi.
Who are 3 people in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
No way.
Not a chance.
That'd be a nod dog.
No.
The guy going to a drag show in a mesh shirt? You
Yeah.
don't think so? But they wear mesh in football.
I will say no. Gina Grad,
Not a chance.
Greg Gorey,
Nope.
Menace.
There's no way.
No way, Sammy.
Nope.
All right.
Who are 3 people in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I wouldn't know any.
Did you watch the football NFL at all?
No, probably at my barber place
Tom
when I'm
Brady?
looking at guys' butt. They have the football playing in this thing.
So you don't know their names.
But I
You just,
don't know anybody's name. I don't know the butts.
what's a good butt in yours? Like, what does it look like?
It's the thick one with those football shorts, very sweaty.
Football
Yeah.
short.
Sweaty.
A sweady
Yeah.
butt.
Got to be sweaty.
Yeah.
But there, you found a unicorn. Gay who doesn't drink.
What?
Yeah.
That's like
I know.
I
never
I
happened.
just think
Yeah.
I sodies.
Is he really gay?
All right. Next question.
No
what
way
are
to
3
tell.
brands of tobacco dip?
All right.
What?
Name 3 brands of tobacco dip.
I can't name any.
You
Oh.
can't?
Skull?
Oh, okay.
Copenhagen.
Cope, yeah, bro.
Is there a third?
Kodak.
Now would
That's
Zin?
good. Kodak.
Does Zin count?
Kodak.
What is
would-
it? What is it? What am I
think
thinking
so.
of?
Kodiak.
Kodiak.
Does Zin count?
Zin, I would say,
Is that
it's not
dip?
No,
No.
it's more of a pouch, which is not a. It's not a tobacco.
America's best.
There you go. Let's not forget Red Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Skull. You mentioned Skull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kodak.
Yeah.
Okay, Kodiak. Sorry.
There's
Wow,
there's a
Sam.
kayak.
You got way
out there.
closer than I did. I never heard of that.
Cope, yeah.
I will say no. He does not know it.
Yeah, Mega,
Yeah.
no.
Megan,
way.
no.
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 No. All right, question number 2.
What are 3 brands of tobacco dip?
Marlboro.
Marlboro and?
Camel.
Do you do any dip at all?
No.
Do you do anything bad at all? Just soda?
Yeah, and just sex with guys.
Oh.
All right.
That's good.
Marlboro and Camel.
I mean, do they make dips?
I don't believe they do.
I don't
no.
think
I don't think
so.
so.
Or maybe it's
I've
under,
never seen.
they're under the same parent company, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
You're giving this guy way too much credit.
No, I'm saying I'm saying in general, like
They
Philip,
might-
Yeah.
Philip Morris. Okay, they
Maybe.
make whatever,
Right.
Marlboro, but
Right.
like they also make whatever the dip is. I don't know.
Maybe they
And
make
is there a
Skull.
brand called Sex with Guys? We need to make sure.
Oh, interesting.
All right, so it's Pride Month. Seabass is doing some gay walking around in and around the gay bars and talking to these different folks, asking them questions that you would think that most straight dudes would know, but do they know it? And this is Salvi, question number 3.
What's the best way to get a woman to shut up?
This last one more open-ended, maybe?
I was going to say,
I think this is going to be a yes.
all right.
Because women be talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the best way to get a woman to shut up?
Well,
I mean, sure.
what's the
He's
answer?
going to come up with something great.
Everybody has their own answer, right?
mean,
I don't know if I know that answer.
Some guys will say, let's point to something on the
Oh,
body,
That's cool.
Some guys will say, yeah, let her go out with her girlfriends.
Women be shopping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give her the credit card.
Okay, so
You're right,
how would,
honey.
okay, let's learn.
Mm-hmm.
How would Andy shut you up?
Oh, good luck. I mean, probably agreeing with me or just like throwing me up against the wall and like kissing me.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
I love that.
All right. Sammy, how could a guy shut you up?
Yeah, I'm with Gina. Just agreeing with you. Because then there's nothing else to be like yelling about.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Even if
throwing
you
you
know they're
against
just,
the wall.
you know, if you know they're just agreeing with you and they shut you up.
Yeah, because then there's just kind of no argument there anymore.
Well, and that's all that women want when they're talking is for you to agree with them.
Yeah. All right.
I love therapy.
I'll say that he will have an answer of some kind.
Yes, he will answer.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong, but he will have an answer of some kind. All right, here we go. Question number 3.
What's the best way to get a woman to shut up?
That's so misogynistic and sexist question. I did not wish to answer.
I agree with you. I'm a feminist, so I would not say that.
Yes, I'm too feminist for that. You don't make women shut up. You let them talk because they know what they're talking about.
Yes, queen.
Shut up. I didn't get him to shut up. Shut up,
Yeah.
pussy.
I agree with him.
My answer was going to be like upset them in some way because then you just get the silent treatment.
Ooh, good call.
Yeah.
If
When
you're
I-
the silent treatment type.
Well, I had a
Yeah.
female boss who was the worst, and I loved when she was mad at me because then she'd leave me alone. So I think you're onto something, Menace.
Yeah. I've said that a number of times. The silent treatment is not a punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Not
love
for
it.
me.
That's like paid leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did
Nothing
I
more
do?
awkward.
Babe,
Yeah.
tell me what did I do to deserve the silent treatment? Because I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I want
make a note.
to make a note.
Yeah, the only time
I
that,
want to be
so
left alone. I'll make sure I
uncomfortable.
trigger the silent treatment.
Yes.
yeah, the only time the silent treatment sucks is like when it's dinner time. He's like,
Where the food at?
yeah, where the food at?
You mean you're going to leave me alone and we don't have to speak?
So she starts
Oh,
going,
no.
She starts going, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," and you go, well, they do have a point, and then you get the silent treatment.
Yeah.
I do like when, the other person is mad at you and you know they're mad and they're making a point to like pout almost,
Yeah.
like where there's like, they have this like look on their face of, for some reason I get some odd pleasure out of that.
I get it.
I think it's funny.
So uncomfortable.
Because I think it's funny. I'd say because it seems so immature. Just say what you got to say.
Exactly.
Like with this whole thing of like the look, the scoff, the going out. No, short answer.
Well, and girls will do that to other girls. And
Yeah.
I become the dude and I say, just because you're mad, I don't automatically become a mind reader.
Yeah.
So you either tell me what's wrong or we move on.
So I don't get upset about
Yeah.
it. It looks more silly to me.
It does look silly.
It's like a toddler with a tantrum. It looks silly. Yeah. Like, no. Yeah, that's funny. All right. Well, thank you, Seabass. There's some gay walking Pride Month.
Again, credit, we know, credit to Adam Carolla.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break. More Woody shows next.